Democratic presidential contender Pete Buttigieg joins us now from Concord, New Hampshire. First on CBS This Morning. As you know, he's a former mayor of South Bend, Indiana. Mayor Pete, good to see you. Good morning. How frustrated are you today?
Good morning.
Hello.
Well, I think it's safe to say no one in the country is more impatient than I am to hear the official results from the party. But we've also put out the results that we've got from over 1,200 districts. Our precinct organization reported based on the procedure that they were trained to do. And based on that, it was a phenomenal night for us.
Yeah, we heard you say we're going on to New Hampshire victorious. But how can you do that when the official results are not in? Shouldn't you wait?
Well, we have the results from our organization, and if you look at what we were able to do, what happened last night, the fact that this campaign was able to gather support in urban, suburban, and rural areas alike, in counties that Hillary Clinton won, counties that Donald Trump won, we are thrilled and absolutely consider that a victory.
The state party called the campaigns to an emergency meeting last night. What did they tell the campaigns about what the problem was, and when do you actually expect to see official results?
You know, as far as I know, we still don't have a time for when they're supposed to let us know the official results. Again, safe to say nobody's more impatient than I am, given how fantastic everything we've seen was coming out of last night. But what we do know is that there is a paper trail, that they'll be verifying this based on paper. And given whatever happened technically, that's good news.
Yeah, it's always good to have a paper trail. But to Gayle's point, Mayor, the Sanders campaign also saying they're essentially victorious. There are people online saying that your claim of using the V word is, I think the hashtag is Mayor Cheat. In retrospect, do you think it was a little premature to take the stage and use the V word?
No, I mean, looking at what happened last night, looking at all of the data that we've got, it was an extraordinary night, and we are absolutely victorious coming into New Hampshire. I mean, this is a campaign that when we launched a year ago, people said, you're not a senator, you're not a national name. What business does somebody from a mid-sized city in the middle of the country have running for president? Said we shouldn't even be here. And now, here we are in the position that we are in, coming into New Hampshire for what we think will be another historic night a week from today.
No.
What do you say now to people who, when the results come in, are now questioning the integrity of the results?
Well, again, the good news is there is a paper process that can verify this. And of course, the way the caucus process works, folks are in the room. They see how everybody aligns. So it's verifiable, but still very, very frustrating.
You and the other candidates have been very careful to not undermine party unity as you campaign against one another. But now we have this chaotic result coming out of Iowa. Does the fact that there are now multiple candidates calling themselves victorious, does that create chaos that helps the president spin a narrative that the Democrats don't know what they're doing?
We are competing, and you're going to see this competition play out. But what we all know and all agree on are the values that bring us together and the absolute need to deliver a new and better presidency.
I would imagine at the White House they are doing the hula today because it does look like a hot mess for the Democrats. What does it say that the Democrats couldn't get something so important right out the gate?
Well, again, I'm certainly feeling impatient and eager to get those official numbers. I hope that doesn't take away from the extraordinary thing that happened yesterday, that across communities, large and small, regardless of how those counties had voted in the past, including a lot of the counties that famously swung from President Obama to President Trump, we have demonstrated the ability to put together that coalition that is going to beat Donald Trump in the fall.
All right, Mayor Pete, it sounds like you're trying to put a good face on a bad situation. Mayor Buttigieg, thank you.